Hello, my name is Sarah Picard. I am interviewing Miss Eckert, the school number 2, 2013-2014 Teacher of the Year. What inspired you to be a teacher?
When I was in high school, my teacher, Mr. Gushio, would always play with us and get us really involved and want to come to class. He made it lots of fun, so he inspired me to become a PE teacher.
That's cool. What do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to coach cheerleading and gymnastics in my spare time. But when I'm not at school, my family, my sisters and my brother don't live in New Jersey, so I try to go see them as much as possible.
That's fun. Have you ever taught any other grades?
Before I taught at Southampton, I student taught at a high school, and I also used to substitute at Seneca.
What do you like best about being a teacher?
I like being able to play with the kids. We have a lot of fun. My favorite game is Ambulance. You might remember it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy playing with the kids.
Yeah. How does it feel to be the 2014 Teacher of the Year for school number 2?
I was very honored and surprised. It's a very big honor, and I'm very grateful to have such great people to work with that nominated me.
Thank you for coming today.
No problem. Have a good day.
Hello, my name is Tammy Bozarth. I'm interviewing Miss Metzger of school number 1, 2013-2014 Teacher of the Year. Who inspired you to be a teacher?
You know, I've had a lot of great inspirations, but it was another teacher that inspired me, a really good teacher that I had, and I had quite a few. And some of my very best friends are teachers, and it was really through their love of teaching that inspired me. I always wanted to teach, but it was through them that I really felt like, yeah, this is what I want to do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What cartoon character could you relate to the most?
I'm afraid it would have to be Goofy. I'm Goofy. I am. You can ask my kids. They'll tell you I like to have fun and I like to play games, and that's how I like to learn. That's how I like to teach.
That's really funny.
It's kind of funny.
How long have you been teaching?
You know, that's a tricky question because my oldest daughter is 19. She'll be 20 in May, and I really feel that when I became a parent, I started teaching. However, for teachers that haven't had children yet, it's still just as important a job, obviously very enriching and significant to be a teacher. Technically, I've been teaching since 2002. I started substituting, and then I went and decided, you know, after I got my degree in art, that I wanted to go for my degree in teaching, and that's what I did.
So what's your favorite activity to do with your class?
I teach both art and music, and I would have to say that's one of my favorite activities would be in music, when the kids are incorporating movement with words that helps them to remember their words. So we incorporate it with music, movement, and lyrics, which are the words in a song. And that's how they remember, and I really like that. I think that's a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool to make up the hand movements.
Yeah. Like for Christmas, we did the 12 days of Christmas, okay? And the kids, my little kids, learned all the words to that song because of movements that we made to each one. I could teach you that.
What's your favorite book to read and why?
You know, I really loved reading the Hunger Games. I liked watching the movie too, but I thought Hunger Games was really exciting and interesting. And my daughter had to read it in high school. She goes to Seneca, my other daughter. So I like to read what they're reading so we can talk about it, because I think that's a great way to have a conversation with someone. Also, the Divergent series, but I didn't read the last one yet.
Oh, so that must be very exciting to have that little cliffhanger.
Do you know? It is, and that's why I like it. I think that's a lot of fun.
How does it feel like to be the 2014 Teacher of the Year for school?
I am so honored. I didn't expect it. Any teacher in my school, school number 1, could have been Teacher of the Year, and I would have been so happy and excited for them. That they chose me was really, it's really quite an honor, because I love what I do, and I just never even consider it as a job. It's just what I do, and to be chosen Teacher of the Year is really wonderful. Feels good.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shannon Preble. I am interviewing Mrs. Schwartz, the school number 3, 2013-2014 Teacher of the Year. Hi, Mrs. Schwartz. How are you doing
Hi,
today?
Shannon. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. What cartoon character do you think you most relate to?
Oh my goodness. I'd have to say probably the Roadrunner. That's an old cartoon character that you may not be familiar with, but
I've heard of him a few times, and I've seen a little bit of it, but not really.
and I definitely relate to him because he's always getting himself into trouble and always finding himself in some sort of bind. And
Yeah.
that's me.
What's your favorite activity to do with your class?
Oh, I love to talk about books. Since I'm a reading teacher, I just love to discuss.
That makes
Books.
sense, since you're a reading teacher and everything, and so you kind of have to do that anyway.
That's my job, yeah.
Yeah.
But I get excited to talk about the characters and to talk about literature, and I get excited when my students get excited about
Yeah.
books. So that's my favorite thing.
Have you ever had any other jobs besides teaching?
I have, yes. I worked for many years as a camp counselor when I was in high school. That was a lot of fun. I think that prepared me for teaching, got me ready to deal with kids, let me fall in love with the kids and teaching and being a role model. I've also worked at White Dot, the ice cream store. That was a close second favorite job.
That's really interesting. A lot of teachers mainly just do things related to teaching. How long have you been teaching?
This is my 11th year of teaching. This is my 6th year here at Southampton.
Cool. What's your favorite book to read and why?
My favorite book of all time is called Jane Eyre. And why is that my favorite book? I just love the beautiful language of Charlotte Bronte, the author. I love the beautiful descriptions. I love the clothes that the women wear. But that's my favorite classic. But my favorite modern book would have to be The Giver by Lois Lowry.
Yeah, I read that over the summer for Mr. Chip's class.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I finished it in one day because it was like 100-some pages, so it was kind of short. So I finished it pretty quickly. Well, thank you for coming today. It was really nice seeing you and getting to interview you.
Okay, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.